Yes, I am here. Everyone has been waiting for this video. I thought I'd do it differently. Instead of doing all the video editing like all the celebrities do, with depression and anxiety, it is probably the most talked about subject last year, with over 75% being men. I lost 2 friends last year, and the most difficultest part of all of it is not knowing your friends are hurting inside, yet they're smiling on the outside. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, from what I've been through, and I'm going back 4 years now, from 2015. I want this video to be shared as much as possible, because if you don't know anyone who's going through the same situation as like depression and anxiety, you won't know, because they're smiling. With me, I struggle to tell people, my nan and granddad, my brothers, sisters, family, everyone, friends. I couldn't tell no one. So please share this video as much as possible. Like I said, I lost 2 friends last year. I do not want to lose any more friends this year. I'm putting life on the line. I want to help as many people as possible. So please share this and just generally put it out there. Make it 2019 the year to save people. And just remember, there's no video edits. I'm going live right now. There's loads of people going in, jumping in. So thank you. I appreciate this. My journey from 2015, it started. You know, if people that know me from my Facebook, I do comedy videos, I do pranks, and I was loving life. I was laughing all my way, literally enjoying myself. And then when my mum noticed certain things, like the way I was doing things differently, I went to hospital. Oh, not hospital, sorry. I went to the doctors, and they said I actually had anxiety. I was like, okay. And there's certain symptoms, such as like waking up with cold sweats, being one of them. It's just the tiny things. And when he said he wanted to refer me to these tablets, I'm not going to say, obviously, if you've got depression and you take tablets, you will know what they are. I found out I also had depression as well. And the one thing that I learnt about life was I took it for granted. I did things I didn't care about. And it got to a certain point where I didn't know where I was at this exact time. At the time, I was going out with someone, and I said to him, I've just got, obviously my mum knew, none of my friends knew, no one knew exact what was going on in my head or whatever. And I told her, I still remember it till this day. And these were her exact words. How sad are you? You've got depression and anxiety. You need to fucking grow up. How sad are you? Until this day, it made me actually physically cry. It is the most difficult thing to ever go through in life. And for someone to go through it, only knowing one person, and then that person says that, brings a different perspective to life. This is where I went downhill. From those words, she never spoke to me ever again after that. When I heard those words, like I was in a spiral in my head. I thought, am I that sad? Am I that messed up? With life, it's difficult because even one of the Rocky films says nothing's going to hit you harder than life, and with depression and anxiety, this is the truth. Nothing is ever going to hit harder than life. And from then, I was so messed up in the head. I didn't know where I was coming and going. It got to a point, going through half of 2016. Meeting people, meeting new friends, and I finally had the courage to tell my friends, my close friends, And only certain of them were there for me. And it made me think, are they my real friends? Are they this and that? Like I said, I didn't know where I was coming and going. I was in one of the worst places I've ever been in my life. I've gone from being a happy-go-lucky person, being the most, if always had a smile, always. And it was that difficult where I lost 4 stone in weight going to the gym. I wanted to keep myself active. This is what they told me to do. Then I was put on medication coming up to the end of 2016. I did so well, and then that was it. Back into the same pothole I was before, with depression and anxiety. I had close friends disowning me, saying, basically I was treading on eggshells. Anything I had to watch what I said, it's still difficult to this day. But going into 2017, I had to think of different ways to try and progress through life. I was that bad, I actually didn't want to be here no more in this world. That's coming from my heart right now. I do not want to be here. And like I said, I want to show so many people what you can do if you even if you're that low, you can't go any low. You're already at the bottom. There's only one way. You can't go any lower because there's no other ways. You're already at the bottom, there's up. And going into 2017 was difficult. 2016 was dreadful. 2015 is where I knew my emotions and everything. I weren't there. But last year, I set myself targets after seeing 2 of my friends die through depression and anxiety. It's the worst feeling knowing that you did not know they were going through those emotions. Doing the videos I do, if you know me through Facebook, I couldn't tell anyone. I couldn't tell my nan and granddad. I couldn't tell my dad. I couldn't even tell my sisters, brothers, all my close friends. I couldn't tell no one. Only one person knew. And then when I told the girl that I was seeing, she knew. Never saw her again. Still haven't heard from her from this day. Last year, 2018, was probably the biggest year of my life. I surrounded myself with good, decent people, meeting new friends, and having 2 holidays I set myself up to do. I wanted to prove to myself I can do better. It gave me a sense of living again, going from somewhere in my head, I do not want to be in this world no more. No matter what, I do not want to be in this world. After thinking that and then thinking more into... something changed. I woke up one day in February last year, seeing my dad, if people know, excuse me, people that know what my dad's been through, having the stroke, and I couldn't tell certain people. Everyone was falling apart and I was falling down even further than them. I was gone underwater. And it makes it so difficult to explain because I want to try and show you my journey and how I've progressed through life. In 2018, middle of October, I went to doctors and they said you can come off the tablets, depression, anxiety. You complete the trip, as he said. And I don't think it was a trip. I thought it was more of a journey of life, where going from somewhere where you don't want to live no more to smile and be happy. And I want to put this video out as much as possible, share it as much as possible, because I want to try and help as many people. I don't want to lose friends or family or people I don't even know. I want to make 2019 the best year for other people. I'm going to put others first. I understand one of the biggest things with depression and anxiety is that you can't talk to other people that you do know. I couldn't tell my friends, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. The worst thing about it, I couldn't tell my family. And that is what hurts the most out of everything. From raising you, to wiping your tears away. But I just want everyone to know, 2019, I'm here to help you get from where I was to up there. And if I can help, or put it this way, I helped a good friend of mine. I won't say his name. He went through the same things I did. We both helped each other. When I actually built up the courage in 2017 to tell him, he said he didn't think it'd ever happen to me. But the worst thing, depression and anxiety can come from anything. No one knows to this day. You can have money, you can have cars, you can have a family, you can have your kids, everything. But it ain't good enough. It's just not good enough. You want more. And then you go into like a rage in your head. But the one thing, and the most important lesson I've learned, when they say speak about it, you can't. You can't speak about this stuff. I just want to try my best to help as many people as possible. I want to make 2019 different to most people. Please private message me if you can't speak to your friends or family. With me, till this day, I had to pay someone to speak to. And that's the worst thing about it, because you've got friends, family, and maybe a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you can't speak to them. But till this day, I'll always remember those words, what she said. How sad are you, having depression and anxiety? I've made this video public because I really hope she sees this and sees what she's actually done. I bounced back, and I want to try and help as many people out there in this world bounce back as well. If you want help, private message me, speak to me. Please share this video. I'd read all the comments in a sec, and I'll do another live feed shortly. But my journey, it was difficult and hard. From the point of not wanting to live to being where I am now. Thank you for listening, and I hope you share the video as much as possible. Get it out there and show everyone what 2019 is about, and that's saving someone. I don't want to lose any more friends or family, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to either. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. As they say on Twitter or whatever, hashtag save a life. I'll put all my information. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram. If you want to speak to me, I am here. I will not ignore a single one of you. I will help all my best to try and get to you from where you are to completing the journey, we say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you lot soon.